Hey, what's up? My name is Kade, and today I'll be reviewing the Travus FTM Stroker by Fantasticocks. I'll let you know all of the pros and cons to the stroker, as well as on Instagram, I asked you what questions you wanted to know about the stroker, so I'll be answering those all after my pros and cons. Here it is, the Travus FTM Stroker. Before I do get into my pros and cons list for this stroker, I'm gonna give you a quick story on how I actually ended up getting the stroker. And if you're just like here for a review and no funny stories, just go right to this point. I'll also pin the point in the comments below so you can just go straight to it. How I got this stroker was kind of a funny story. Originally, I was trying to find a stroker that is made for guys like us. Because of course, there's not a lot on the market right now, which is pretty sad because there is a huge market for people that want to actually get things like this. Guys like us want to come too. So I was searching around, going on the interwebs, and I go to Etsy. Etsy sells anything from homemade cards to prosthetics / FTM strokers. So I think it's really cool. So I'm going on Etsy and I look up FTM stroker because why not? That'd be great if there were some. And lo and behold, this pops up. So I checked this out and it's from Fantasticocks. There is a wide array of different products that they offer, but there were actually 3 to 4 specific products made for trans men. 2 of them were strokers, and then 1 was like a specific type of packer, so that's pretty sick. Wow, like less than 50 bucks for this. I'm honestly gonna give it a try. Send it. I order this online, I'm excited, I'm waiting a few days, and it gets to my place. And then I, try it out, whatever. Days pass, weeks pass, and then tragedy struck. So I wake up in the morning, I have work in about 3 hours, and I'm like, wow, I woke up so horny, I'm gonna treat myself, I'm gonna have a great time. So I'm going for it, you know what I mean? And it's great, I finish, I put it on my bedside table, and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna wash this right before I go to work. I get ready and I walk my dog, I make my breakfast, and then I go. I'm going through my work day, and I was like, oh, I feel so relaxed. That was a nice way to wake up too. And I just remember my bedside table. It's still there. Shit, I forgot to clean it. And it's not a big deal. I'll just when I get home, I'll just, wash it with hot water and just soapy hot water, whatever, it's done. And just kind of forgetting about it, I'm just thinking how annoying that was. And then I'm getting home from work, I open up the door. As I'm opening up the door, I see in my living room, torn to pieces, my Travus stroker. My first Travus stroker was actually black and silver, shimmery, and Sweetheart had torn it to pieces. It was just a few pieces were taken off, and it didn't look like that she really ingested any of it. It just looked like it just got absolutely destroyed. Oh my God. That was so sad because I was enjoying it and I was wanting to do a review for my channel for you, so I was like, damn it. Thank you so much to Fantasticocks because I went ahead and reached out to them and they sent this to me to go ahead and review for you guys. So thank you so much to Fantasticocks. I'm glad that it worked out that way, but dang it, sweetie, why? So let's get into the pros and cons of the Travus stroker. Ooh. So the first pro about this that I have not seen anywhere else is it is shaped like an actual pocket pussy, unlike any other stroker that is made for trans guys that I have seen on the market. Because any other time I've seen it, it's just shaped in a circular shape, and so it still feels great with those other types, but this is really affirming and it does feel nice. It is not like 100% shaped like a full-on pocket pussy, but it has more of it like that shape. It's supposed to be like an alien puss, I think. So I think that's like really cool. Another great pro is this has a fantastic texture. So the texture is squishy and hard at the same time. So if you don't have a lot going on, you can still rub your junk kind of against it. And the way that it's shaped, it helps you kind of slide in a lot easier. So even if you don't have a lot, it's still penetratable. Penetratable? You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna turn it completely inside out at all, but the inside is really good. So the inside, it doesn't only have almost like ridges, but it has bumps as well going around. I'll try and show you. Ooh. So the inside texture feels freaking amazing. Another pro to this is this texture side feels amazing, but this toy is almost like a 2-in-1 texture like play toy, because you can go on the outside and go on the inside like this side, but flip it around. Ooh, like my hat. Flip it around. And the other side has a lot more like bumps around instead of just ridges. So that has more of that texture, and it, ooh, it's so good. Another pro is these are extremely customizable with the colors. Like I was saying before, my very first stroker that I got from them was like all black. It had light gray, silver, like shimmery things in it. But unfortunately, Sweetheart destroyed that one, and I don't want to even show the picture of destroyed parts. So it is extremely customizable with the colors if you want to go more black, more blues, or like this. It's like purple and pink. It matches my background, so it's perfect. It almost blends in. Seriously, it almost does blend in. That's so funny. Ooh. When it comes to shipping, it is extremely discreet. So it'll just come in the mail in this little white box, and it's not like it says on the outside, big old dick, or it doesn't say like sex toy across it. It's just a little white discreet box. I really like the size of this as well. It's like the size of a can of Coke or something. Like the gripping texture though, it's like perfect hand grip. Almost like you're holding a football, but you're gonna jerk off with it. Now, time for the cons. And really, there's only one con with this. The only con that I really think there is with this is there is basically no suction, because there is a hole on that side. So, you know, you can't really create suction very much at all if there's a hole on both sides. One way that you are able to create suction is, let's say your junk's on this side, going for it, just put your finger on the other end as you're going for it, so then it creates slight suction. You can do that like vice versa, like me, and still works. Another way that you are able to create a little bit more suction, but it can get messy with the lube, is putting a bullet vibrator in one side and then, you know, your junk in the other, and it still works a bit better. But if you're looking for something with a lot of suction, this sucks for that. It's supposed to be a pun, a funny pun. The suction, it sucks, but you can make it better. Honestly, all around, I just think that it is a really solid product. Go ahead and comment below any products you want to see me review in the future. So I asked my Instagram fam if you had any questions about the Travus. So here are your answers. Number 1, is it good for pre-T guys? I think that this might be a great option for you because of the fact of the shape and how hard it is. Even if you have like that much. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but like that much, and it's curved. Like if you have like even a tiny bit going on and you rub your junk against this, I feel like it would still feel very like affirming, and with the shape of it, you would still be able to slightly penetrate it, I believe. And that actually goes into my next question, which was how penetratable is it and how suction-y it is. I know I've answered this when I was saying my pros and cons, but I just want to let you know like all your questions are considered, so here's my specific answer to that. How penetratable it is depending on how much growth you have. So if you don't have a lot going on, it's not going to be, of course, as penetrable, but if you have more, you can go further in, and because of the shape it is, it's easier to actually go for it because it's almost like inviting to our type of anatomy. But the suction thing, because of the fact that there is a hole like on both sides, the suction is not very good. So if you want to get better suction though, just put your finger at the end of it and kind of release some air, and then it should be able to. Someone asked, how is it compared to the other ones? Even though I would love to answer this now, I'm gonna wait until I have at least 5 different products that are similar to this, like the penetratable, like FTM strokers, so I can do a review video completely dedicated to that. If you know of any other FTM strokers that you want to see me review, please comment them below, because I am on the search and I want to be able to make these reviews for you. If you want to see my buddy Zai review some packers and prosthetics, go ahead and check out his playlist above. His channel is SomeTypeofGay, and he's really cool. If you liked today's video, make sure to give it a big ol' thumbs up and consider subscribing if you want to see more reviews like this in the future. If you want to go ahead and see any of the other reviews that I've made for trans guys, go ahead and check out that playlist. I'll show you in a moment. It'll be up just right here. But before that, just remember, you are beautiful. Have an amazing day. Peace. Ha!